Good morning, everybody. I'm going to do my Beatles update, and I have a really awesome find. I'm very excited about it. Got a kind of a story on the deal that I found on it. First, we'll kind of do just some pickups that I found. I did want to mention I had a bunch of laser discs, and they were kind of, ones that I was just going to get rid of. I found really cheap. But before I got rid of them, I thought I would take the sleeves out. These are great for records. They're thick paper on the outside and lined on the inside. And I used them for quite a few of my albums. And it'll just protect them in the end. So if you have any extra laser discs, whenever you can find them really cheap, these sleeves are great. Okay. Thought I'd just mention that. Finally, after searching, my girlfriend, we stopped at Barnes & Noble, and she found the exclusive Tug of War with a 7-inch single. I waited on this album just to get the 7-inch single, because I'm like that. Here's the remixed album. They did change the labels on this. I mean, I don't care. I think it's cool still, but the original label was kind of like the cover. And I also, the new albums had those really thick sleeves, so I also used those Laserdisc sleeves for this, and just kept the original sleeves inside the album. And here is the bonus material. And here is the 7-inch single, Ebony and Ivory and Rain Clouds, and a nice thick 45, which is awesome. I love the label on this. It's the kind of like the piano keys. This is like the opposite. Very cool design on that. So there's that. And I have been looking for a copy of this reasonably priced. And it is Paul McCartney's Jenny Wren. This is a UK pressing. And I know it looks like there's age on the case, but there's not. It's just a sleeve that I have it in. If I can get it out. This song's from Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. This is on red vinyl, and has a really great B-side. I really like it. I've never heard it until I bought this. It's the Summer of '59. I don't think this is on the CD. I don't remember it on the album at all. So, but very cool set. A guy had gotten it in an estate sale and sold it to me for a great price, so I was very excited. Paul McCartney's Jenny Wren. Up next, this is, we went to a new antique shop up in Rochester, and I just picked up the original mono one of this. They actually had like a sticky note over it, so I didn't know that it was stereo. I just thought I was picking up another mono copy. And it is an original pressing of the Beatles for Sale, but stereo, so I've kind of got its, I call them brother and sister. I got them to go with each other. And this isn't perfect, but it plays amazing, and it's just butterflies, but this is awesome. Great shape. And I was just shocked because they had it sitting in a booth, and they wanted $7.99 for it, and I was just, yeah, I gotta take it. It definitely needed some cleaning, so I cleaned it. It sounds great. I listened to it. There is a little background noise, but nothing that bothers me. And once again, it has its sleeve in the inside, but I use one of the Laserdisc sleeves to kind of protect it. And next, My girlfriend helped me because I didn't get my income tax in yet. I'm going to get them this week, supposedly they say, online. They were having a sale at FYE for this bad boy. Oh, the Beatles in mono. I do have the slip cover. I figured it'd be easier if I just showed it without it because it's a pain to take off. Ooh. So here we go. I'm going to set it over here. So I have been wanting this. I haven't been really wanting to pay the online price for it. This was on sale. It was 25% off. And then I got another 25% off for spending over $250, so I get a free backstage pass. So it ended up only being like $200 and some for the set. So it was really cool. So this is the book, The Beatles in Mono, which I really like this. The pictures and just the quality of the book. You can tell they did a nice job on it. I love this, the kind of like negative look of Revolver. And I pulled these out ahead of time. Each album has their own little pamphlet of information telling about the album in mono and talking about the tapes. Like this one, I really enjoyed reading about Please Please Me, about the condition of the master. You get this nice foam to kind of protect everything. Please Please Me is the first one, and I love that these are like exact replicas of the originals. They do come in plastic sleeves. They didn't come in cellophane. All but the Past Masters that came in cellophane. You gotta be careful because they got the sticks, and I don't want to take the cover off. This is probably the only way I'll ever get this label variation. Because the very first edition of Please Please Me has this label, which is really rare, and I'm not going to say I'll never find it, but my chances aren't very high. So I figured it's amazing to have it on this new remastered set. And I note that these sleeves are very nice. They're like in a rice paper and lined. I think it's like a rice paper to preserve your albums. I'm going to put that back in later to save time. So I'm not going to open all of these. With the Beatles, mono, obviously. A Hard Day's Night. I got a lot of Beatles for sales lately. There's Beatles for sale. And I do like that they come in these sleeves. It's nice. Help, which is one of my favorites. My all-time favorite, Rubber Soul. Then it's nice to have a mono copy of Revolver. Very cool. Mono UK. I have the Mono US, but it's just not the same. And then Sgt. Pepper's. I will open this one up. I was reading reviews on this, and I guess the plant that pressed these were in Germany, so I don't know if these are, I don't know if it's true, but they definitely sound amazing. And Sgt. Pepper's was one of the ones that I just loved in mono. I have the original American in mono. Okay, there's side one. Part of the phone label. I wanted to open this up because it came with the, it's got an extra little side here. There's the cutouts. And there's the psychedelic sleeve, which I thought this was an amazing addition to this set. I don't know if the stereo set came with it. My thing is, I bought the White Album Preston stereo from the 2009. I just didn't think they sounded that great, and mine was dirty. I bought the White Album and the new remastered, and like I said, it was dirty. I had to clean it, and that's sad because I bought it brand new. And this I thought was an awesome ad. The American copy of Magical Mystery Tour in mono. It has a 24-page booklet. It's on the Capital Rainbow label, which is awesome. And the White Album, which has the, we all know that has the 4 pictures in the poster in it, and it's on the Apple label, and it's numbered. I thought that was cool. And this one, this one's awesome. I need to get a sleeve for it. This is the 3 LP set of the mono Passmasters. And it is awesome because you get a few from the Let It Be, like Get Back, Don't Let Me Down, Across the Universe, You Know My Name, Look Up My Number. And I'm just going to show one of the albums. I took the middle one out because I'm afraid if I keep doing it, it's going to rip it. So I'll probably, when I get a nice sleeve for this, I'll just kind of put it in there on the Apple label. And this one, this is like one of my, this is a nice add to this, a nice 3-record set. I mean, this is made nice, good pictures, and it just kind of flops out like this. It's kind of hard for me to show, and you can just read everything about the single songs, and it's a very nice set, very thick, well put together. So there's that. It's just an amazing set. And I was going to get the blue box at my record shop, but I've wanted this set since it came out, and it was something different. I get the blue box. It's not going to be too much different from my roll top box. I wanted something that had different, like this is all in mono, just something different. I might go and still get the blue box, but I don't know. I want to get something different. But now I did sample this set, and I did go out and get the Beatles White Album in mono. I've listened to it once. It's still in shrink wrap. There's really no need for me to hang on to this. If anybody would like to trade records for it or anything, I mean, it's here. It has the poster and the 4 pictures in it, and like I said, it's only been played once. It's in, really nice shape. So if you want to do any trades, I mean, I don't know if we still have like you can message me on YouTube or not. I don't, since I lost my laptop, I don't really know if I can do any of that. But just comment below if you're, with anything you want to trade or whatever for this. It's just an extra copy that I'm going to have sitting around. So, if you're interested, like I said, please comment. Very exciting. I will show you the slipcase. It really is a pain in the ass to take on and off, just in my opinion. And I'm worried about the wear it's going to have on the outer case. But that is my update. I've got a lot of listening to do, so take it easy. Peace.